Hi, my awesome friends. Thank you so much for stopping by. So happy to see so many of you interested in trying to make sure we can eat a little bit better on a little less money every week. And I appreciate all your love and support in keeping that pantry as full as we can and stocking up on a little bit extra each week. For we don't have to run out of food, and if an emergency arises or some shortages arise, we'll be fine. We don't need to panic. Oh, thank you so much. I couldn't do this without you. Well, let's go see what our awesome friends are up to. And please go check out anyone that joins in. And don't forget, we do this every Friday. So come on back and see. And of course, the inspiring person or persons that made me start doing this is Martin Midlife Misadventures. Awesome channel. Here's my awesome friends, Martin Midlife Misadventures. And you know what that means. It's prepping time and it's Friday. Oh yeah. We always go prepping on Friday and see what we can find at the grocery store and keeping our grocery bill in budget. And Grandma did pretty good this week. So sit down with your cup of tea and see what we're going to share. Don't forget to go check out this awesome channel, Martin Midlife Misadventures. They are really well organized and have great ideas and great tips. And you'll always be amazed at what they share. They are a great channel. Well, let's go see what Grandma did today. Well, this is what I picked up this week at Stater Brothers. We were pretty lucky. We found quite a few things that we needed, and we have a full pantry and a full freezer, so we didn't buy a lot. We bought a few treats and a few things just extra that really we didn't need to buy, but we bought anyway. Let's start on this side over here. Got some Lay's potato chips. If you bought 2 bags, it was cheaper, so I bought 2 bags. Every little penny helps, and we're not going to eat both bags up right away, but this gives us something to snack on or with sandwiches to help us stay out of McDonald's and Wendy's. And I bought 2 cans of beef gravy because we use it a lot in what we cook here. This was $1.25 a can. If I bought the name brand, it was $2.50. So I got 2 cans for the price of what a normal can would cost. And it's the same weight and everything, and it tastes fine. Got 2 avocados, make some avocado sandwiches. Bought a 6-pack of Diet Dr. Pepper. That's 3 for my husband and 3 for me. And of course we love Oreo cookies for my husband. One of his favorite cookies, and that'll last a week or so also. And I love mushrooms. My husband doesn't eat them, but I do. And he doesn't eat snow peas either. So I bought some more of our chicken and rice bowls, or whatever you want to call them, and I'm going to throw some mushrooms in there with it and some snow peas. It'll bring up the serving price a little bit more, but I'm the only one that eats more, so maybe I'll, instead of being $2.80, no, it wouldn't be $2.80, it'd probably be like, instead of $2.30 a bag, I'll probably be spending about $2.70 for mine, and my husband's will be $2.30. So we're going over a little bit, no big deal. We're not talking a lot, and it gives a lot more flavor, and it's still a lot cheaper than going to Panda Express, and it's just as good. And then we have the ranch dip, and I got some sour cream, and that'll be enough for a couple of weeks. So that's not just for one time thing, because I try to buy a little extra for what we're going to eat and then buy a little extra for the pantry. And I got a package of Nutty Buddies, and they're pretty good too, for our Little Debbie. They've went up in price, but everything's went up in price, so you really can't get too upset. I bought a loaf of Wonder Bread. I don't know if that'll make it for a week, but we'll try. I bought 5 bananas. We usually buy bananas every week. We both love them. I bought 2 chicken breasts. That'll make 2 meals. And I bought a pound of hamburger meat, and that'll make at least 2 meals also, maybe 3. We stretch our meat out. Neither one of us are big meat eaters. And we can easily make these into 4 to 5, 6 meals. I got my husband 2 apples, and I got 2 tomatoes. The tomatoes were really reasonable, and you can save a lot of money if you get those particular tomatoes. I got 1 pound of bacon. Bacon's pretty pricey, but my husband wanted bacon tomato sandwiches, so that's why I bought it. And so I think we did pretty good this week. We stayed in budget or under budget, and that's the goal, is to make sure that we have enough to eat good, and don't get ourselves all in a state about what we're spending for groceries. And you'd be surprised how inexpensive you can eat if you just plan ahead and plan what you're going to eat. Make a couple expensive meals every week and then make a couple cheap meals, and you can keep that grocery bill, in a reasonable amount of money. But you got to have something special, or you're going to get tired or bored. You can't eat just cheap stuff all the time. And this is what I bought and how much I spent for it all. And I thought we did pretty good with what we got. The meat's a little bit on the pricey side, but not really, not considering that every piece of meat I bought is going to make a minimum of 2 meals. So that bacon was $4.99. Well, it's going to make a meal for me and my husband. You're going to cost, the bacon was going to be $2.50 because I'm going to make 2 sandwiches and cook some more bacon, and we'll have extra bacon sandwiches tomorrow. So that's not a bad price. We'll be under $5 for a meal for 2. And I'm proud of myself. I can think of so many different ways to eat and cook. But we do have things that do cost over $5, and when we do, it's okay too. We just do a couple cheap meals a week and a couple meals that are really inexpensive and some that are a lot more. I usually buy a good cut of meat every other week, a roast, pork chops, or something. I think we have some pork chops in the freezer. Maybe we'll do a recipe next week with them. So keep coming back, guys. There's always something good to eat at this house, and we can make it, stretch it out where we can have something really, really good. So don't forget, every Friday we do Prep in the Pantry, and I hope to see you here again. And as you see, Grandma only spent $74.02 for this week, and I really didn't get all that much on sale. I got a few little items. I saved $2.98. That really isn't anything. The trick to keeping your food budget not too high is to look at what you can put together with what you already own and have at home,